Last week on Face Off.
Today's winner is Melaine. Well done.
I was really happy. I mean, I was shocked because everybody did a really, really good job. I took it to a place where I knew she was going to be comfortable with, and I think she was amazing, so I'm really, really happy.
Yeah, she's improved a hell of a lot. She's going to be the surprise at the rate she's going.
Coming up tonight on Face Off. It's week 5 of the competition, and our makeup artists have already dazzled us with their creativity and skill. They've tackled everything from timeless bridal elegance to the challenges of mature skin. But this week, the pressure is on. The judges' expectations are higher than ever, and the MUAs will once again be put to the test to prove who has what it takes to rise to the top.
I have my reservations about a couple of contestants in this challenge. 3 in particular, because I know that they're not super creative, so I'm intrigued to see how they're going to perform tonight.
Has anybody impressed me as yet? No. Welcome to another episode of Face Off the Next Generation. Alongside me, we have the fabulous Silva Moreno, and next to me, the creative Jaden Farr. So, Silva, 5th episode.
I know.
So tell me, how do you think the journey of the MUAs have been?
I think it goes without saying the journey has been amazing. We have seen so much growth in every single MUA. Either they have been thrown in the deep ocean or have they thrived in the comfort zone. But today is quite challenging. So I really am looking forward to see what they have to bring to the show.
I feel like today it's very easy to mess it up if you don't have a clear vision.
Today, the challenge is exciting. I'm intrigued what it's all about, but I'm going to pass you over to the man of the moment, Jaden Farr.
Thank you, Deepak. Hi, MUAs, how are you all feeling?
Hello.
Feeling nervous? I can feel the nerves in the air.
I'm so excited for today's challenge. It's right up my street. It's the editorial challenge.
Editorials are such a great way for makeup artists to show what they can really do. It's a chance to be creative, to try out bold ideas, and to show off your style without the usual client restrictions. As a photographer, I love editorials because you're building a visual story to create something really striking. These shoots are perfect for building your portfolio. When I first moved to London to pursue photography, I had the opportunity of working with the incredible Nikki Makeup, which I'm sure all of you would know. As you know, Nikki Makeup is a titan in the makeup industry and has worked with the likes of Kim Kardashian, Sabrina Carpenter, and Madonna, as well as so many others. She's one of the world's top makeup artists and has amassed millions of followers. So when I got the chance to work with her, it felt like a make or break moment for my career, a chance to level up and collaborate with an artist of her caliber. I had to think of a concept that was innovative, eye-catching, as well as challenging. And this was the half-half makeup look. We created various looks within this theme. And this concept means a lot to me because I attribute it to the moment where I fell in love with beauty photography and decided that that was a path I wanted to take. Therefore, for today's concept, you will each be required to create your own version of the half-half makeup look. Now you can adapt this concept to suit your style. There is no set shape, rule book here. The look should feel totally you. What we will be looking for specifically is the following. An original makeup look that feels like it could be straight out of a fashion or beauty magazine. A clear contrast between both sides of the face, but also a connection tying them together. Besides this, as always, we will be looking for precision, finesse, and great attention to detail. Now, you will have 2.5 hours to complete this challenge, so use your time wisely and don't play it safe. But before we begin, I've got a very special message for you from someone you may all know.
Hi Jaden and hi contestants. Thank you so much for having me on the show, even if it's just in video form. I am so excited that you're using this look as inspo for the editorial episode. This look is kind of tricky, and that is because I guess when I create a lot of looks, I always say that I look for the whole face and to see the whole picture as one and to create unity. But with this, you're literally trying to create different sections of the face that look like a different person almost. So I think my one piece of advice when creating this would be, don't look at it as a whole. You know, even if you have to cover one side and really look at the other, you want each side to be believable. That's what I did when creating this look on Beautiful Kira. I really just wanted one side, if it was seen on its own and if it was the whole face, would be believable that she was, you know, fair-skinned and freckly, and the other side was much more polished and glamorous. So I really did look at them as kind of two separate entities. So that would be my best piece of advice for creating this look. But I can't wait to see what you guys create, and best of luck and lots of love.
Well, there you have it, guys. Nikki has spoken. I hope her words inspire you. I hope they guide you to create something incredible today. And with that, Deepak.
Well, what can I say? Nikki said it, Jaden said it, and we're all gonna say it. We expect this challenge today to have a look at your makeup and see it on a cover of a magazine.
Today's challenge is one of the challenges I am least looking forward to be completely honest, as it is like a little bit, well, quite a lot more creative style of makeup, which is not my personal strength.
I am looking forward to it because it's a bit out of my comfort zone. I want to challenge myself. I feel like the judges are going to be looking for a unique type of makeup look with a back storyline. So I'm a bit nervous about that because I have no idea what I'm going to relate my makeup with to. But I think I'm just going to come up with something in the spot. Just see how it goes, yeah.
I think the judges will probably be looking for perfection, which is why I'm extra nervous, because obviously you have the time pressure. I think you have to make sure everything is, you know, looking perfect from like an editorial point of view. So yeah, I think, you know, like just perfection, make sure there's like no mistakes, everything is how, you know, it's supposed to be, especially like the shapes. So yeah, I'm assuming that's probably what they're looking for the most.
Nice to see you again.
As the models settle in and the makeup artists assess the models' faces, it's time to announce this week's incentive.
This week's incentive is that you have first choice of getting your model. So,
Woohoo!
When Deepak said to me, you can choose your model, it was like, oh my God, incredible, incredible. Because I had a red base on the eye, I wanted somebody with very big blue or green eyes. So that was total advantage because obviously I could choose any of the girls, and I went for a girl that I hadn't had before.
Pero te que me da lástima todo el mundo. Bueno, venga, okay.
that's the way it is.
Sorry.
It's all right. Name of the game. Change the foundations, please.
The only reason is I haven't...
There wasn't any strategy or anything, and then I realised that I had taken her off from Matt, so I felt really bad.
Miss you. See you next week.
And I was going to say, no, I'll change my mind, but then I'm thinking, whoever I get is going to get annoyed. She's got beautiful green eyes, and I knew that the red was going to pop, and she could take the look because she's got big features. So I was looking for somebody with very big features, and it's just by process of elimination.
Well, MUAs, 2.5 hours for this challenge, and your time starts now.
So I've given the MUAs a particularly difficult concept to work on today. It's a half-half makeup look.
I think it's just gonna look finished, clean, precise, and executed really well.
You have 2.5 hours to complete it. So I've allowed them quite a lot of time. So I do not want to see any mistakes. I want to see perfection, finesse.
It's about understanding features. It's about having the general picture of what are you going to do, how are you going to divide the face, how are you going to show the actual art, but connect it all together.
The makeup artists are deep in the zone, each crafting their own unique look for today's challenge. With a more open-ended brief, the MUAs have the freedom to add their own flair, and it's a chance to really make their mark. Now let's catch up with last week's winner.
So, Mel, congratulations. Tell me, how come you chose this model?
Because I needed somebody with light eyes and preferably green or blue. Everybody's listening. And I haven't had her before, I think.
So it wasn't strategic, no?
Not really, no.
Not really, but there is...
No, I didn't want to get her away from Matt.
Come on.
No, I didn't actually. I felt bad, but then if I didn't take her away from Matt, I was going to get somebody else.
Because the brief is half and half. That is where I'm struggling, is trying to tie both halves and the concept and the storytelling.
What's your inspiration in today's look?
This is how I feel
for
this challenge, chaos.
Perfect.
The half is chaos. Yeah.
It's the hardest one I found. For me, this has been the hardest one and the most stressful.
So basically, I'm representing how I feel when I was told what the challenge was, and basically how my mind was running round, and I was so stressed. Well, I'm still stressed.
I still don't know entirely what the look is going to look like, porque cambia 20,000 veces.
Is this your field? Editorial,
No.
would you say, as a makeup artist?
I don't know what my field is, to be honest.
Okay, you're still finding yourself.
Like everything.
Well, that's good. Well, that's why you're here.
See, I am very into bold. I like my bold eyes, and I do like bold looks. I do, and I think you can't get away with this down the street todos los días.
Of course. Yeah. So it's great to get out your comfort zone and get out of the box.
Out from my comfort zone. It's the first time I'm sticking threads, so let's see how that works out.
Matt, tell me your inspiration behind this look.
So my inspiration, I did struggle to come up with a concept because personally I'm not a super creative person. Don't find myself artistic. I like my glams. So I thought I could just play on the whole duality of makeup. So I want to show one side that is super adorned and sort of crazily bold, futuristic, more matte gloss lips, and then the other side is going to be the most soft, minimal, but bringing in the same sort of color palette so that they share that cohesion at the same time. Yeah, I'm using some rhinestones and a little bit of face paint in the mix, which I've never used before, so pushing myself out there.
Can I ask you, is this your first editorial look you've ever done?
My first creative look I've ever done in general.
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. To throw yourself in the deep end and say, you know what? I got this.
I'm going for it, yeah.
You know you
absolutely.
Got this.
Yeah, I do. I got this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deepak.
Thank you.
Janelle has experienced her fair share of ups and downs over the past few weeks. However, after receiving some very encouraging feedback last time, her confidence seems to be building. The big question now is whether she can carry that momentum forward and translate it into another strong performance tonight.
I am going way out of my comfort zone because I'm using face paint and I'm using glue to glue someone's brows down. I've never done that in my life. So I'm really taking a risk.
Do you want to see how crazy you look right now? Yeah, go on. Come back on this thing and see. Oh my God. I know.
I've never done avant-garde, which is what I'm going for today. So this is way out of my comfort zone.
Hello. How are you? How is it going?
the paint is a bit flaky. Here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just...
I think it's maybe I should have moisturized a bit more. Could have been that, or could be just the paint, really.
I think it's the paint.
Tell me more about your inspiration today, what you're doing.
My inspiration is...
That's amazing.
My inspiration is John Galliano and Pat McGrath.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going for avant-garde.
There is a story. She chose John Galliano, excuse me, Dior, beauty editorial, fashion. That's exactly what we want. I think that girl has done her homework.
Oh my gosh, can I see your inspiration?
Yeah. So
Over
it was
here?
just
Is that
a
your mood
rough-
board?
Yeah, with all my notes and yeah.
That's incredible.
At the back it's got how to glue brows down.
That's amazing, wow. Beautiful. And the eyebrows, I can't wait to see the eyebrows.
Yeah.
The thin ones.
Yeah, just a thin line.
Yeah.
I feel like even though you need to play with your strong suits, it's also a time to experiment with things that you've never experienced before. And I personally love editorial, so this is really exciting for me.
I feel like on this, if you want me to give you an advice, what I would have done, I would have just got more, do you have any creamier shadows where you can use to actually blend it a bit more? If not, just use maybe another color just to be able to blend it, cover it up, rather than to bring it even more up with the blue, or just and make sure just to blend it as much as you can. I think it will make such a big difference.
As the competition enters its later stages, we've seen a variety of winners take the spotlight, each leaving their mark on the journey. With the judges now having had the chance to see each contestant's work in much greater depth, they're starting to form their own opinions and quietly asking themselves who truly has what it takes to take home the crown.
I think I've been impressed by all of them. Like I've said in previous episodes, I'm impressed by their growth and coming out of the comfort zone. But I see 3 front runners at the moment.
The competition, I have my eye on 3 makeup artists who are really emerging as the top dogs in this competition.
The look that I am approaching today for this week's challenge would be something colourful and bright. I want to give that half symmetrical look, but not with a fine line. I want to do some waves across the face, include rhinestones and bright fun colours like pinks and yellow.
Hello, Yusra.
Hello.
How are you? Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Can I see it from a close-up?
I'm still going to add a few individuals to make it look more put together.
Wow, I saw your inspiration. It looks incredible. Can you tell me more about it? What are you doing today?
To be honest, I don't have much knowledge on editorial makeup.
Yes.
So I just wanted to do contrast of quite shocking colours, quite big colours, and then something more neutral. To be honest, I'm not that confident within today's challenge. I mean, there's other MUAs that are in that competition that do deal with editorial makeup and have practiced it in the past. For me, this is something new, so today I'll find out if this is for me or not.
I feel like my look, the look that I've created, is quite unique and original to me. The only reason obviously I feel nervous with that is that obviously I don't have experience with editorial makeup, and as I said, getting everything perfect is going to be a big challenge. So I'm half and half. I literally feel like it could go one way or the other. I don't know.
Hello, Mia.
Hello.
How's it going?
What I'm doing is I'm focusing on trying to get it as, straight as I can before I add the details.
So you've gone for the what shape is this?
A rectangle,
I forgot the shape. Yes, that's the one.
I'm going for a rectangle.
I went blank for a second.
Yeah.
How have you got it so symmetrical?
I used the tape here, then I started here, but then I just kind of gave up and I kind of started to I freehanded it. This side I've cleaned up, I'm happy with, and I'm just kind of like cleaning it up, trying to get it.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you about your inspiration. Can you tell me a bit more?
Yeah, my inspiration, I don't know if you can see, that's me there.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I practice on myself. So it's kind of like the middle part is like, I guess, typical makeup, or like basically how it is after it's basically blended. And then this is kind of like playing with, the application.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, so basically like, sometimes you get the contour wand and you pop it on, so it's kind of like before blended, but also kind of just the opposite way, essentially, of how you would like leave the makeup look, if that makes sense.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, playing with shapes.
Interesting. Very cool. And how you set the brows?
Elmer's glue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Classic drag.
Yeah. Staple, yeah. So yeah.
Very good. Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Stella.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Good. Nervous at all?
I
Seem very calm.
I was, but I was just telling her I feel really like relaxed. Well, like
In your
doing all
zone.
yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me about your inspiration, please?
I'm going for like a Picasso vibe.
I think I am like making sure that I am using my creativeness and like I am using face paints, like I'm not just doing like normal makeup. And yeah, you're doing a very technical makeup look today, which is gonna make it harder, but knowing that it's 2.5 hours, I have pushed myself more than I have in other rounds.
And I know you said like the half and half, so I didn't want to do like the half and half.
Yeah.
But I am like leaving skin out, and then I'm doing like the shapes on top.
Okay.
It's like my own take on it, I guess.
Nice, wow. Very interesting. Did you create this yourself, or is
Yeah, this is on Procreate.
Wow.
So I like painted it on top because I wanted to move the shapes. I didn't know how to do it. Like I didn't want to do it 100 times on paper.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna do it on my iPad, and I played around with it.
So you haven't actually practiced this on a human yet?
No, I have practiced. I invented this stamp. I have cookie cutters. I'm painting the edges and stamping.
Okay.
I practiced that on myself, and then I was like, when I get my model, I'm gonna kind of plan where I put the shapes, obviously, because everyone's different. Everyone has different surface areas and different places.
Just make sure that when it dries down, just make sure to saturate a few of the areas.
Yeah.
So they look really saturated. Hello, Matt.
Hello, guys.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, to be honest. My time management is going very, very well, which is something I have had to practice for because it is something that I do struggle with. I mean, I'm...
Right.
I don't know why.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Have you practiced? Actually, can we see your look?
I want to know
yes,
what's your
it got
inspiration.
a little bit of foundation on it, so bear with
Not to
the
worry.
splashes, but this is my inspiration.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh no, not on me.
Oh, the foundation. Okay,
the
I can see it now.
Yeah, the dot.
I thought it was part of the inspo.
Yeah, that was the take this morning.
And what's can you explain to us your inspiration?
Yes.
I know you've repeated it, but we want to know.
Like what is this?
So the inspiration basically is I'm not a super creative person, so I did struggle to come up with something that is too out of the box. So I just I wanted to really show off like the duality of makeup in general. So you've got like the one side which is super, super soft, but it is enhancing all her features. And then on the other side, we've got the really dramatic eye, but playing along with the same sort of color palette to bring the cohesion.
Matt, look at me. Look at me carefully. Stop playing safe. Go footy, go out, and do anything that you can. All right? Not playing safe here. Today is not the day.
Yeah.
Add colors, be bold. Don't be afraid, okay? We're really, really looking forward to see your look.
Okay. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
It's been quite the journey so far for these aspiring makeup artists. The long, demanding TV schedule combined with the relentless pressure to deliver week after week, all under strict time limits, has truly tested their creativity and endurance. And now, as we approach the halfway mark, it seems one makeup artist may have started to lose their way a little.
It's really bad and serious.
Let me have a look. Come on that side, my love. Let me have a proper look. Good, you're playing with a good mixture of colours. You're gonna carry it on? Carry it on with the brow? Yeah? You put shade in yellow. What colours were you thinking of doing?
I was going to put rhinestones on the eyebrows.
Good. Don't go blocked. If you feel you're blocked now, just take a breather. Step back. Have a look at it. It's a great job. It's coming across really well.
She was in total block. She wanted to cry. She wanted to break down.
Breathe. Tranquila. And go back to attack it. You can do this. You got this.
Stressed, honestly. I had a bit of a mental breakdown earlier.
Why? What happened?
I just feel like the look's not coming together how I thought it would. But I just
I can see on your mood board that it's slightly different.
Yeah.
What would you, in an ideal, what would you have done differently?
I don't know, honestly. I'm blank at the moment. I have no idea.
I can really feel the tension and the nerves coming from Yusra. I feel like she's struggling a little bit. I think the look hasn't turned out the way she had hoped.
Have you considered blocking the brow? Kind of like it is on your mood board.
I have and it hasn't worked.
You tried? You tried it? What did you use?
Glue.
The glue stick?
Didn't work.
What happened? What was the issue?
I don't know.
And I've given her some tips to try and elevate the look a little bit more.
Have you tried applying quite a thick layer, letting it dry, applying another one?
I have very thick brows.
Okay, so you're adapting it now to add the rhinestones, I can see.
I wish she would have blocked the brow. I know she said that she attempted to block the brow, but I feel like if she would have just coated those eyebrows a bit more and just give it some time and patience, she would have got that really even, clean brow.
The purple's really pronounced on that mood board, and I think that's quite effective with her eyes. I think it will really pop, so maybe consider just adding more depth.
A deeper colour just to...
Because that will give you that effect. It's almost, am I right in thinking it's like a flower? Or
it's like a fire, I don't know what it is.
Like a fire, yeah.
Even I know what it is. So.
But yeah, maybe consider adding more depth. So you like spread it all out, you know what I mean?
There's a certain point in makeup where I would assume in any art where you have to step back and to look at it again, to give yourself a break, to be able to continue. And at some point she felt like she couldn't do it anymore.
I just want the challenge to finish already.
Yeah, quite a lot of colours. Do you want a hug?
I came to give you a hug as well.
Don't worry, just breathe.
Okay. I love the eyebrow.
I just said she needs a bit.
Yes. The only thing is just continue with the stones. Don't just stay on the eyebrow.
Okay.
Just give it more of a flow rather than emphasizing the eyebrow. Okay.
It looks as though the pressure is starting to take its toll. Another artist is also feeling the strain this week. Matt, in particular, seems to be battling with this week's brief. His usual confidence has given way to hesitation, and the cracks are beginning to show.
Matt is dying. Because I can't get you and Silva's comment at my head, and I'm just blocked completely. On the verge of tears.
The concept that I had brought with me, I showed it to the judges, and they felt like it was a little bit safe, and they wanted me to add some more, and I just completely froze because I didn't bring anything more with me that I didn't think I was going to use, like colors and etc. So I stayed a bit blocked because I was like, oh, I don't really know what I can add.
You still have time.
I know, but I don't have a concert.
You still have time.
I don't know, I'm really slow with these things. I've literally never done those lines in my life. Just those 5 lines took me so long. I literally practiced this morning and that's it.
I haven't practiced.
It's too safe. I just know it's too safe. Like, I knew it.
No, but go for it, but just expand.
Por eso, hazlo, finish it.
Do something else.
Welcome back to Face Off. Tonight's been nothing short of dramatic. The tension in the studio has never been higher. With just under half an hour left on the clock, every brushstroke counts. It's officially crunch time.
I think what makes a good editorial look is something that's original, something that's impactful, and something that will make a statement.
I can already see who is going full on blast, showing their creativity, but at the same time having the sense of fashion, because today it's all about fashion, editorial, creativity at the same time. And there are some people that are playing very safe.
For editorial work, my top skill would be not doing too much on the skin. I don't want to see cakey makeup. I always like to see a lighter base, especially when you're working in photography.
15 minutes. I'm liking this.
Okay, thank you.
You got 15 minutes. Well,
Yeah,
that's a bit.
yeah,
Okay.
Ma, it's looking good, eh?
Hello. Have a look. Are you leaning the lips like that? How it is? Then use the lip balm of MAC.
Yeah, I was going to do the gloss.
You can do it glossy. Okay, but use the lip balm of MAC first. So it takes away that dryness and gives you a smoother finish. Beautiful job, Yusra. Come out of your comfort. Good. What are we doing here?
It's supposed to look like freckles.
Okay, and how are you doing it? Show me how you do it.
I did it with the NYX felt tip and with the toothbrush.
Okay, so then you need to be a bit more prominent.
Okay.
But remember, is pencil or liquid?
It's liquid, it's like a felt tip.
Be careful with a pencil, with an eyebrow pencil, it's easier. You get an eyebrow pencil, either way, just dab it. So emphasize, because from here, if you look at here, this looks amazing. This looks a little bit dirty. There's no freckle there.
Okay.
And remember, if you put a base on this, you put the base here. If you put any base here, foundation.
Yeah.
It's a little bit flat, I think, without. Good job, just leaving the lips clear.
Yeah.
Okay. You can also use a bit of glitter, maybe. If you want. Just give a bit of pop. You know the eyeshadow cream glitters.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Okay.
Just if you want, okay? Just a thought. But if you want to leave it like that, you leave it like that. Thirty seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brushes down, guys. Well done, guys. Well done, honestly. It was a grueling one, not today. It was simple, like last week was simple. This one is nothing. Listen, well done. Honestly, I know it's been a grueling session for all of you, but this is what Face Off and the Next Generation's about. It's challenge yourself, get out your comfort zone, play with color, and I'll say, well, look, at least I tried and I did it. Be happy with your work of art you've done today. Be proud of what you've done. Think of what you did 4 weeks ago to where you are now. Remember that day of casting? Los nervios, el cámara, temblique, come on, and Parkinson on the side. La otra. Embrace that.
It's true.
La verdad, well done. Round of applause for you guys. Come on, help us.
It was stressful, super stressful. I mean, 2.5 hours doing makeup is intense, to say the least. But it was good, to be fair.
I think this challenge went well in the end. I had like a few bumps along the way, like the face painting was cracking a lot in the yellow color. So it was a lot of thinking today and stepping back and like making sure that I was looking at the makeup look with fresh eyes. But overall, I am very happy with how it came out.
Perfect.
Well, I'm happy. Obviously, yeah, maybe I could have planned it better and I would have come up with something more amazing. But I think, hopefully, it looked good on camera. I'm hoping.
I'm not really sure how to feel about today. I was able to, finish the look. It was really difficult to get like the dots perfect and symmetrical. I think, sometimes you get like kind of in your head as well, and you start to doubt your look. But I'm happy with the sense that it was, like my original look and I stuck with it. So yeah.
I'm very proud with how I've done because I've never done something like that in my life. Never done anything like that. So it was very nice to do something way out of my comfort zone and it actually looking good.
Yeah, the concept when I spoke to her, it was how she feels, chaotic.
Chaotic, okay.
Am I seeing chaotic over here?
What does it remind you of, Silva?
I think the fact that she really connected it to the lips and the chaos, it's all about what we speak, what sits in our mind, whether we say it or no. This is the feeling that I get from this look. And then the other side is a bit more calm, more harmonious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few issues. The first one being the glue residue on the lip. There's a lot of glue residue. I think I don't know what she's tried to do skin-wise. I don't think she had to do that. I mean, I know she had to create a line, but...
She didn't need to. And if she did, I would have emphasized a lot more.
Yeah.
Because it just looks like, well, I'm just going to put the line here, so it's a half an hour.
Maybe I would have made it even more dramatic, like made the skin feel more chaotic, maybe a bit messy. I think it needs that mess she's trying to portray chaotic.
Yeah, there's only an area that's chaotic. The complexion, I think, could have worked a bit more on that side to make a difference.
Guys, I don't know really what you're talking about because from what I see, I think she's done a fabulous job. And the fact that their skins are completely different colors with a beautiful blended line, I think she's done a fabulous job.
I mean, the skins are good, but still, you have to think about the concept.
And look at the blending of the highlighter going into red. You know how hard it is go from white to red?
Yeah,
and
because
she's done
it's
a
an
fabulous
ombre
job.
effect.
Exactly.
But nobody's saying we don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
What we're just saying is there are parts that she could have enhanced to just make it a bit more popped. Her idea is amazing.
But
the chaotic side of that thread, it's amazing.
Do you see the neck?
Is good, but look at the lashes. Like, why aren't the white lashes in the calm section? I don't know. It's just, it's not connecting for me.
Janelle's makeup, Silva.
She's done her homework clearly, speaking about the brief, about what it's all about today. I like the fact that she really challenged herself. Yes, technical issues, we can see a lot of cracking going on because of the, skin prepping wasn't done correct. But rather than that, I loved the whole idea where she was coming from. It made a lot of sense for me.
Yourself?
It doesn't for me, unfortunately, because yes, it's a beautiful heart. I think she was inspired by John Galliano and stuff. But what does the rest say? What is the rest say?
And that's what I was thinking. I think the emphasis, yes, but after you take that heart, there's nothing. I think she could have gone bigger.
And again, she had 2 hours and a half. besides the heart, like what else is there? You know, there's nothing else. It's just a bit of gloss, and that's about it. You know, and look at the edges of the heart. You had 2.5 hours to complete this. You could have cleaned that up easily.
I totally agree with both of you actually this time. I think this heart could have been more of an impact. I mean, it's 2.5 hours. I would expect a lot more. But you know what? Somehow for me, even though the heart is small, all her imperfections sort of gels in good. I don't know how to explain that, but I don't know, it appeals to me. At the same time, I can see all the technical flaws.
Yes.
You know, and I think she forgot completely to prep her skin properly and put a base on.
But I like the fact that she really challenged herself.
What do you think, Jay?
She saved it.
Reaches to your brief? Is it your brief or she saved it? And explain why.
She saved it. I wish it would have been like what I saw on the mood board.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
anything close to what I saw.
Yes.
It's completely different. It looks more of a stain, but she did do a great job. Like I like all the extra dimension that she added after we mentioned it.
I completely agree with Jay on this one. I feel like she really saved it. I loved her mood board, but if you talk about cleanliness and perfection of what she did, I think she's done a fantastic job. I love the blending, the idea, but again, for me, it looks like a bit more like a stain rather than something else.
It's sort of.
However, I like the idea of the both sides. I think it looks very authentic.
Actually, if you put your hand up
Just like
and look
one
at both
person.
sides,
Yes, and I
they
love the
do
freckles
look quite
as well.
You can actually see the half and half.
Beautiful
I
freckles.
like the idea of the
inside.
watercolors all spread, you know, just
Yeah.
looks like a portrait. This makeup artist really, she broke down, she had her moment, and she, like you said, saved the day. She lifted herself up and said, right, get on with it. And I sort
All
of
the
like
praise
all
to
this
her for that,
freckles
honestly.
and dirty mess going there, because there is a difference there.
Yeah.
Good on her.
He struggled, clearly struggled, you know. But I'm glad that he picked himself back up and he drew those lines back on, like that was the original idea, and then he just left it for some reason. He wasn't gonna commit to that idea. So I'm glad that he drew them on, but still, obviously, there's a lot of technical issues going on here. But yeah,
I think he had 2.5 hours. He was honest that he isn't creative. It probably shows. Yes, I'm glad that he changed the lastminute.com, but I just don't think he went to the brief and it's just not finished.
it's not
You know, he would be clever enough to prepare this and prep it up till today. He would have done a great job.
I know, what is with these
it doesn't
people not
feel. It
practicing
just doesn't feel
beforehand?
unfinished. The lips.
To be honest, for me, it looks like I'm afraid to do it because I'm afraid to mess it up.
Yeah.
And today was the day where you could have done anything and it would have looked authentic. So just before giving up, I think he gathered himself together, and I'm so happy that he delivered something. I'm happy that he did something in the end rather
Yeah,
than
he didn't
leaving
give up
it.
at all,
Yes.
definitely.
But let me ask you guys a question. If you were part of this competition and you had to do a challenge like this, wouldn't you practice it beforehand?
Definitely.
I would.
Always.
I wouldn't feel comfortable walking into
I would have known
the
how
set
the
and not
colours
practicing,
work
not
and the
feeling
blending.
And
confident.
imagine
Yes.
how the brief is today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go for the next one, guys.
Well, this is definitely wow effect for me. This is someone that knows what she's doing. She knows that she can deliver. I don't know, but again, when I look at it, does this really give me beauty? Editorial? That's the question that I ask myself, and I'm having doubts.
I think it does. It does give me beauty editorial. There was no rule book in this challenge, and I think she's done a fantastic job.
Yeah, I agree to disagree, actually. I don't know. I understand where you both are coming from. I don't know, I can see it in the cover as such. But then again, yes, she's had that perfection, but it still feels unfinished for me, some areas.
Really? Wow.
And I expect I expect a lot from this MUA.
What areas look unfinished to you?
Like the one by the lashes over there, and that little thing fading off. I don't know what that is. I don't know, it just doesn't...
Deepak,
It doesn't
being
look clear.
dramatic.
No, I'm not being dramatic.
You are.
I think like this look,
really
it looks incredible from every angle. We could see the side
have an
profile.
angle.
Let's have an angle.
Look at that, like she's even cut out her own lashes and sucked them on. Like she's made her own lashes. I think this is truly a work of art.
Yeah, she's done a great job.
She's done a good job, but I'm confused. I'm sorry. I don't know in which challenge I am today. Like if I would look at this, I don't know where I would be. I would be in creative, or I would be.
I mean, I'm just thinking.
I don't know where I would be.
I'm with you on this one, Sil. I'm just thinking of the brief you said at the beginning. I know the half and half. I didn't say half and half here. So if we're talking about shapes and shades and half and half, I don't see it here. I see a work of art.
Yes.
But remember,
I see her.
We didn't give them. We told them we
said
could
there
do
was no
any
rules.
shape, and she's literally done any shape. She's added all the shapes of the face, you know, and you have to commend that.
Yeah,
And position is perfect.
A lot of shapes.
Yeah. Every line. Look at every line.
This is totally, for me, editorial. I love the idea and how everything just works.
I want you guys to answer this for me. How is this different to the last one we just reviewed? You guys were saying that was very painterly and artistic and creative. How is this not creative?
Nobody said this isn't.
So you guys love this and you haven't said, oh, this is too creative or it's creative brief, you know? For me, this is also editorial.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we want.
But the previous one, you guys thought wasn't editorial, right?
I don't think so.
But that's what I'm asking. How is this different to the other one?
I would, for example, put her on a catwalk with a certain clothes on, but the other one I wouldn't. For me, that's an art, and that's about it. But for her, if there's a specific style, I would have put this model on the walking. This gives me creative fashion, but the other one gives me pure art. This, for me, is pure creative fashion, whereas the other one, I'm not saying that it's a bad job, I think it's fantastic, but that for me is pure art, and that's not what it's about today.
Guys, listen, I don't know who we're gonna choose. I'm stuck between a few people, but I really want to hear what they have to say.
I feel like we've asked every single person what was the inspiration. I don't need anything.
There's 6 MUAs. Some have hit it, some haven't hit the mark.
I see 2.
You see 2? You?
2.
Okay. There's definitely 2.
But how do we choose the one? Who is the one?
I feel like we're very on different vibes today, guys. I don't know if I'm vibing with you today.
I know what's happening.
I think
because
we're
today
on
I'm not feeling
terms.
it with you guys. Welcome back, MUAs. It's been really tough for us. Okay, can we have Melaine come forward? Jaden.
I do like how you've used the nice, I think it's champagne-y silver on the eye. I think that really brings the calm vibe out. However, I think with the chaos, you could have gone more extreme with it. You know, the difference with the skin, I would have maybe made it a bit more messy, darkened it in certain areas, just so it looks even more chaotic. Also, I would have added the white lash on the calm look. I think that would have brought it together a lot more, maybe even made the mascara a bit more clumpy and grungy for the chaos look. Yeah. But I appreciate what you did with, and I love the lip. The other thing is, I think you could have just cleaned up the glue a little bit more. There's a bit of residue there, but I really like the touch of the lip.
I absolutely agree with Jay. However, I am in love with your work. I think the fact that you did this ombre from very light to such red in such a beautiful, technically makeup way, and all the praise to that. Honestly, I love the idea. Keep it up.
Yeah, I totally agree with both judges. I just wish it was just more chaotic, you know. But well done.
They've always been telling me, you know, less is more, don't overthink, don't do too much. And today that I've said I'm not going to do more because it's going to be too much, they've told me I needed to have gone a little bit more. So I was a bit sort of confused, you know, it's been a little bit of a, vale, okay, so so I don't know what, but I mean, next week is creative, so I suppose I'll just go all out next week.
Next, can we have Janelle? Come forward, please. Janelle, I got the idea, like we said, about Galliano and Pat McGrath. It was a great concept on what you did. The only thing is I wish you could have made the idea even bigger. Technically, it wasn't perfect, but I kind of like that imperfection going on. You know, I don't know if it was meant to be like that or not, but it was a good job, relatively. Silva?
When I look at this work, I see the girl that has done her homework. I see someone that has challenged herself, and I'm really grateful for you doing that. Yes, it is a bit technically a bit smudgy, the blending is lacking, but I'm truly proud of you of throwing yourself out there, challenging yourself, and to be able to bring this look together. So good job.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add, Jay?
Yes, hi Janelle. I think the main thing I'm liking with this look is the second part of it. We know clearly what is within the heart, but I think you could have taken it somewhere else with the rest of the look. But I really like the way you've made it look, and from afar it looks really impactful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I can see that they see that I'm doing my homework, I'm making sure that I know what I'm doing, and that I'm now putting my all in to this. It's taken me to mid-competition, but I am now putting my all in this. So I am happy with the critiques they give me, because it's what I need to make myself better.
Next, can we have Mia forward, please? Come forward, my love. Silva, would you like to start?
I'd like to start, thank you. However, I would like to ask a question to Mia, if that's okay. Mia, how did you like your work? How do you feel about it?
I don't know. It was difficult for me. I guess I'm happy more with the fact that, like, I guess this is like my, you know, original kind of look that I've been able to bring to life. But it was really hard for me to get it, like, you know, perfect and, you know, symmetrical. So I feel, I guess, half and half about it.
Well, if you ask my opinion, I think you've done a fabulous job. You've done it perfect. The symmetry, the lines, every single dot is drawn in the correct place and the correct color. And yes, I'm in love with your work, so thank you.
Fantastic job.
Thank you.
You've done a really, really good job. I'm very impressed. Yeah, this is really beautiful. I love how, when you look at it from afar, it just looks like there's a veil on top of the makeup. It's beautifully blended, like removing the veil, I'm assuming would be beautifully blended. I would have wished you would have added a bit more on the eye area to just make that look complete, but fantastic job.
Thank you.
Well, I can't add really a lot after these two have spoken, but all I can say is, in my mind, I can see this as a cover of a mag, so really well done.
The comments were a lot better than what I was expecting. I'm really glad that they did like it, and, you know, how Deepak said that he can, you know, see it like in a magazine, so that felt really good.
Next, can we have Stella? Did you understand the brief?
I kind of, not that I took it, like, misinterpreted it, but I thought that it was kind of like not an optional, but kind of like a, you can do it, or you get what I mean? Like, I wasn't sure if it was like, had to be that brief. So I kind of...
I don't know what you mean now. I did get you, sorry.
But yeah.
Okay, perfect. Silva, go ahead.
Hi, Stella. When I look at your work, I feel like the first thing that comes to me is a perfect piece of art. However, when I think about the brief and what we're here for today, this look, particularly for me, does not give me fashion. It doesn't give me a beauty editorial. Rather than that, perfect job, honestly, absolute perfection. The graphics, the lines, the combination of the colors. There's not a single thing that I can say about it. Beautiful. But I personally took it as just not according to the brief what we're here for today.
I disagree. I think you could totally see this as a magazine cover. It's really impactful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a work of art. And just your technique, the way you used all those like cookie cutters, you know, the way you cut your lashes, you know, and you added this, the way you distorted the face and used such an iconic artist like Picasso to inspire this. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, personally, I think you did a perfect execution, so be proud of yourself. Well done.
Thank you.
I do agree that I maybe didn't understand the brief to its full potential. Like, I thought it was kind of optional to do half and half, and then when we all stood there and then they said it on the screen that that was what the challenge was, I was a bit caught off guard, but at the end of the day they did like it, and whether it wasn't interpreted as it could have been or as I would have done it if I knew that that was a brief, I don't know, I'm just happy with what they said, and I agree with what they've all said.
Next, we have Matt. Come forward, please. So, speak.
Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Well, I can't say that I'm really impressed with your work. I really truly believe that you could have pushed a bit more, you could have done really impactful. However, I really want to underline the fact that you tried your best and you didn't give up. And that for me is worth more than any art or any makeup style. So you should be very proud of yourself. Looking at your work, I understand the idea that you were coming from, but again, it looks really unfinished for me. So I wish either you had more time or you would have used your time a bit more different. It would have been a different outcome. However, you should be very proud of yourself for pushing your limit.
Thank you.
Hi, Matt.
Hello, Jay.
I'm really proud of you because you went for it. I know that you had a bit of an issue during the middle of the process.
Yes,
but you went for it, you know, and that's difficult to do. I think you know what I'm going to say. There's a few issues here with you could have gone over it with a black line just to define that even more, and I would have added more lines. Don't be scared, you know, just add more.
Yeah,
this is your chance to show off, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of a missed opportunity.
On a positive side, you did really well. You upped the game a bit, but remember, sometimes upping the game can be too late, you know. And you know where you've gone today wrong. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, feel proud that you did admit to me that you're not creative. You tried to be, you went on a block, you got the brief slightly wrong, and you went back into it. It's a pity you didn't have enough time, because I'm sure we could have got something even more spectacular, I'm sure of it.
I just started to get the flow at the end.
But this is what I always say, Face Off, Next Generation is about that, about learning and growing. Absolutely. And just reflect next time, prep up for the next challenge, stick in your mind, and just go for it. Okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I mean, I was totally expecting the comments that I received from the judges. I really struggled to come up with a concept this week. I kept overthinking the brief, and then the concept I brought was playing it a little bit safe, so I was told to amp it up, and I just completely got completely mental blocks because I had only brought with me what I knew I was going to use, so I didn't really have the resources to do something different, so I sort of just scavenged around, and to be fair, I did make a good impact in the little amount of time that I had to make the impact, so I'm proud of myself.
Last but not least, Yusra, come forward, please. Tell me, how do you think it went?
It was very stressful. I had never done something like this in the beauty field, with editorial. So I was a bit nervous. It hasn't come out completely how I expected it to, but now seeing it on screen, I mean, it's not the worst, but I believe I could have done better. So.
Jaden?
I think both sides are really beautiful. Like I know it's not the one that your eye immediately goes to, but the left side, really gorgeous. I do like this, and I'm like, wow, I really like how you place all the freckles. It's really gorgeous skin work, and I'm glad that you listened to us and you speckled those gems everywhere. What I would say is just be careful when you're powdering, because you powdered over the gems and you made them look a bit more matte.
Yeah.
But great blending, and I love how you've added that definition in there, like we advise you to. So, well done.
Thank you.
Silva?
I absolutely agree with Jay. I think that you've done such an incredible job. I understand that you had a vision, and sometimes things just go wrong. And the fact that you gathered yourself together to prove not just for us, but for you, first of all, why you're here and what you can do. And it's all about pushing yourself until the end to be able to come out with such a perfect outcome. I love both sides. They're so different. If we look from one side to another, it's completely two different looks. And the attention to detail speaks about itself. So thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I totally agree with both of them. What can I tell you? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honestly, I don't even remember what the judges said. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm not happy with the look at all. So all I know is that it was horrible.
Thank you, MUAs. I know this week, like I said, has been really hard. It's been really tough for you guys. 2.5 hour challenge, really long and tedious also. But for us, it's also been really hard to deliberate and to make a decision.
Wait, I think we need to stop.
What?
We have a lot of disagreement, especially when it came to the winner.
I need to stop right now. I think we really need some more time, because what decision?
Silver was in agreement, or the other one was in disagreement.
Yeah, guys, sorry, can we cut, please?
It was so difficult today making the decision. I can't even tell you how many times we changed today's winner.
Oh, we've been here half an hour been talking with you guys.
No, come on, what decision?
Yeah, guys,
you need to understand, there's
guys,
no
go.
decision.
Do you mind?
Leave
Give us 5 minutes, because we honestly, we're
serious.
I don't understand. You know, we even had to send these guys back because I just couldn't agree with what Jaden was saying, with maybe sometimes even Deepak.
And we sort of, half an hour before telling all the MUAs, we're supposed to have an agreement. We made the right decision, and all of a sudden it was changed.
This is for real. There's no decision.
We think I'm joking.
sorry, I don't agree with none of them. I don't understand.
We need to deliberate. Leave.
The MUAs leave the studio, baffled and on edge, as the verdict hangs in the balance. A winner will soon be chosen, but who will it be?
Welcome back, MUAs. Sorry about before, because it was virtually impossible to make a decision, but we finally come to an agreement. So can you step forward, Stella and Mia? It's just been really tough for us, and we have finally chosen a winner. And this week's winner is... Mia and Stella. Unanimously. Joint winners.
So we had to evaluate. And as we couldn't evaluate, because all of us liked one or the other, I just thought, why don't we just give it joint? Because they both deserve it. Sometimes there's got to be a joint winner, or only one winner.
I'm really happy that me and Mia were the winners of this week. I think that her look was incredible, it really nailed the brief on the head. And I'm proud to be joined winners with her. Winning with Stella, I feel good, I guess. Obviously I'm glad that, my look, was part of the winners. I think I guess sometimes it feels a bit different if, you share that. Maybe if it was like, you know, like I won, let's say, then you'd feel, you know, a lot more like proud maybe. So I don't know, I'm not too sure how I feel really, but yeah.
Join us on Face Off, The Next Generation, on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. next week. Wait for it. This was epic. Next week, guys, huggies, my huggies.
Next week on Face Off.
We're stepping into the final stages of this journey.
I'm expecting them to really, really push the boundaries today.
Aesthetic that is individually yours. That's what I'm looking for, some originality.
For some, it will be a very natural environment, but for the others, it could be very, very challenging.
They just have to know that everyone is in with a shot tonight. It's anyone's game.
Remember, for some of you, this will be the end of the journey.